Okay. What we got going on? I need to get those bubbles. To work a little different. Let's see. Okay. Let's get this catwalk going on. Just gonna make another light a little brighter. So we can see what's going on. Here, I kind of want to figure out if I can actually make this double. That would be nice. Okay, wanna see if I can make this double, but keep the same proportion of each individual piece. Not sure if I will be able to do it. X-form pattern. This is what I want. How do we fill that gap right there? Oh, I think I know how to do it. Let's use the same logic. Let's use the same logic that we had before. But instead of working with one module, let's work with two of them. I think that way we can get the same logic, but it's gonna be thicker. I believe this might work. Oh, I modified the original, damn it. Oops. Oh yeah, I modified the original. Jesus, I forgot about it. Well. No problem, no problem. I'm just gonna come here, make a duplicate, just so we save that one. Okay. Before doing that, we're gonna wrap it up. Like this and like this. Now I'm gonna have a double thing right there. Now I can actually go to Xform pattern. Now I can just figure out the magic number. We don't want that C fighting, so let's give it 5. 0.5 extra. I still got some of that. Okay. I think that's good enough. Cool. Nice. Now we're gonna merge this. And call it SM catwalk round, something like that. 2. Yeah. All right, that's awesome. Okay, here I want this right there. Boop. Oh. I got it to the inside, not to the outside. Well. It's okay. We got the double one. Then I'm going to find the catwalk. Okay. Okay, let's try something different here. I'm gonna use this one. Hola, hola. And here I'm gonna push it here. And then I'm gonna merge these just as an experiment. I wanna see. What happens? If I push it somewhere here, I'm trying to get that length. Okay, one less. So nope, not like that. Okay, we got 3, 6. We need 11 of these one. These things, okay. 11 of these things. Four, 8, 12, 11. Nice. Now that we got this, I believe we can merge again. Okay. Then we can get this location, the center of the room. Paste that there. Nice. Okay, okay. And then let's see what happens if I go into X form pattern, circle, radius, rotation 45. Let's see what the rotation is. 90. Okay, we are getting that thing there. Nice. And I believe the number is 10. Up right there. Cool. Nice. Right where we needed it, and radius a little bit bigger. I should be probably using the same grill. Okay. Y aquí let's try to align this thing here. This one, we don't, these two, I'm just gonna push them like 1,000 units. Just in there, in case we need them. Probably not. And I also want catwalks around the thing. Yeah, the thickness is pretty good. Just one. To be honest, I think it will be nice. Oh, that's the original one. Oops. That one we can probably delete. Yeah, I think it might look way better if we just match it up. That's kind of cool. Okay. Now I wanna get some stairs down, and I think this is also gonna change because it's gonna mess up in here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably get rid of that thing. It's separated. Oh, so that's nice. Let's see if we can get some stairs for this thing. Oh, wait. Getting a little bit hot. Okay, so here I'm gonna find the stairs, and I got a couple of them. Let's see what we got here. using so many different types. This might work very good in here. If we make a double. Yep, I think that might work. Right here. For this thing, we might just use the catwalk stairs. I think we got some stairs in there. Catwalk stairs. We got some stuff. Oh Jesus, why is it crashing so much? Damn it. Yeah. Forgot to check the driver stuff. This one is bugged out. Oh man, yeah. Okay. Too many crashes today. I'm gonna get those catwalk stairs in there, then stairs that go down, some water in the center, catwalks around the walls, pipes, cables, fog, and it's gonna look very awesome. That's the plan. Let's see if we can push this to a good detail, to good detail. Yeah, unfortunately it does take a while to reopen. Everything's inside data layers, but still it does take a while. I should have checked the drivers. I think I'm gonna change back to the game drivers to see if that helps. Let's see what we got here. Okay, did we lose the stairs? Yeah. Okay, I think we're using these ones for the bottom part, and we're using these ones for this. Maybe that one. Might work better. Or maybe could probably use these ones. I'm just gonna make it look longer. I'm not sure. Alright, let's try this out. Just gonna merge it. Oh, oops. Before merging, need to make sure that these are actually on 0 rotation. Because if not, it's gonna bake that in there and it's gonna be very uncomfortable to move around. That kind of works. You're gonna send it to the center of the scene. I mean, center of the room. Then we're gonna go into pattern. Circle. I think it's 90 degrees here. Or 180, because we're gonna go to the other. Or minus 90. I think that's the thing. Radius. Okay. Let's try to find the alignment. Radius. Let's push it down. That's nice. Let's push it a little bit more. Oh, almost. Oh, okay, well, doesn't want to do it. $85 seems to be the magic number, and we need to go up couple of units. Okay, doesn't want to do it like that. We're gonna add the values. $91. I think that's nice. And we are missing a little bit of the rotation. We are missing a little bit of the rotation. That rotation is this. 18. Nope. $18.1. Wow. 18.05. Oh, 18.05. 75. There you go. That's the magic number. Yeah, I think that's good. That's kind of cool. Now we got this bunch of things in here. The handrails are going to be bunch of. It's gonna be a lot of work to get the handrails looking nice. Let's center this pivot. Oh, okay. Before doing that, actually, I do wanna snap this thing here. So we have a double staircase. We're gonna merge it. Edit pivot center. Send it back to the center of the room. Oh, is that the right rotation? Huh. Yeah, I think the rotation is, it wasn't 0. Paste. Hey, welcome back. We're gonna do the pattern. In this case, it's gonna be 90, and then we're gonna do the radius, and then we're gonna find a sweet spot for this, something that goes in between. Or actually, we can get it close to this one. I think that might be cool. Let's see if we can reach that Oh, that's not what I needed. Right here. Sweet. Maybe a little more here. Oh. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, sweet. So we got these stairs going up. Now we can probably rotate them a little. Oh, that's a lot. No. Hey. I think that's good. I think we can walk around there. Now, radius, we're gonna push it just a little bit. Maybe something like that. Oops, wrong number. Wow, this is so jumpy. Actually, let's push it into this area. That's good. That's nice. That's, yeah, just so we don't get that gap in the center. And that difference here might work as the another step. Nice. Now we can go down, we can go up. Oh yeah, we don't need those. Oh, we don't want those. Oh crap! Damn it! I thought because I aligned it here, the stairs were going to be aligned as well. Oops. Oops. We might be able to fix this without the need to. I think we might be able. To get this thing here. Push it down. We got a sea fighting intersection, but I believe we can delete that. We got another sea fighting here. What? Not, I don't know which one is it. Okay, I think I see which one is it. Damn. Oh, okay. We're gonna figure that one out. Yeah, little piece right there. I'm creating a map for my game. And collisions. Yeah, I'm trying to make a small sci-fi horror game. And this is the final room of this level. It's a cryo chamber room. So I'm gonna have a bunch of these creatures. What happened to the bubbles? And now I'm making some stairs so we can go up. Again, we got some issues with the collisions. It doesn't want to go up here. What? This is so strange. Okay. Oh wait. I think I know what it is. First, we need to actually merge this thing. And now it was an instance of the original, so I think that was the issue. No, it's the same problem. You know what? In that case, I'm just gonna make a custom collision, because I'm having the same problem with... Oh crap, no, I should have done it. Oops. I should have done it on the first one. Let's see if we can create some simplified collision. Not like that. Yeah, it's gonna do it for... No, it's not the way. Just gonna make like a ramp, because I'm having the same problems with the other stairs. Hey, how's it going? I started learning Unreal from 2-3 weeks by YouTube, struggling to find some good tutorials. Yeah, it really depends what you want to learn. I would like... There's an official course by Epic Games that it will show you like the basics. That's and they give you a certificate and stuff. It's a paid course, but it's like probably the best, my best suggestion. There's Unreal Sensei. If you are just wanna like, you know, get started and figure out. Oh my god, yeah, this yep, I think we will need to make some custom collisions for this. Yep, not sure why is it not allowing me to... just climb up. It's named Sci Wars. Like from Sci-Fi, Sci Wars. I mean, Blender is always going to be like a great program. Look at this bunch of stuff. Okay, let's see if we can Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make my own collisions for this one because it's just bugging out. I'm gonna get stuck trying to climb this up. I believe this is kind of like 45. Then we can figure out how to actually get the character to step nicely. Yes and no, because I want to walk underneath the stairs. So if I use one of those 24 DOP or any of those, it's gonna create like a big block and it's gonna block the area underneath the stairs, and that's it's gonna cause issues because I would like to walk around the stairs. It might work, but let's see if this works. It works very well with some meshes, but I believe specifically on this one it's gonna make the whole block and it's gonna block me underneath the stair. Let me double check. If the collisions are actually applied here. Yeah, they're applied. That's weird because I used these stairs before and I don't know why it's causing issues now. I think it's they're too steep. I believe they're too steep. I think I might need to change the character movement. Jesus Christ, oh my god. It's been terrible today. Just so many crashes. I don't understand what changed today. It's just been crash after crash. Wow. I got my Discord linked on the video. Let me just check if the link is working. Yep, that's the correct link. We got the link right there. For anybody watching the vertical stream, there's also a horizontal stream. I forget to say it in case you want to see the stream on full screen. Yeah, Yeah, I think something's wrong with my drivers. Because the scene is not that heavy yet. Not sure why I'm getting so many crashes. Too many crashes today. Thank you for joining. Okay. I think we're back. Just gonna give it a second to load. Wow, okay, it's getting every time heavier and heavier. Let's see what we lost. It gets gets stuck when you go into Control C for collisions. Okay, I think we saved those collisions. Okay. So what we're gonna do is try to change the character movement so the character can step on a little bit higher ground and a more steep ground. Let's see if that helps. Awesome. Okay, yeah, let's get the character and see if we can actually make it step on higher ground. By going to the character movement, and we're gonna go slope or angle. I got my microphone here, it's kind of hard to see. And we're gonna change this walkable floor angle to something more steep. Let's try 60. And then we're gonna height step to something higher. I don't know, maybe let's try 60 as well. Let's see if it allows me to walk in there. Yeah, it was the height angle. No, nice. It actually kind of steps in there. Kind of works. Let's see here what we got. It's very jumpy here. That's because the complex collisions. So it goes like. We need to make it a ramp. So we don't get that. But it's working for now. That's cool. Can you run ads on an Unreal Engine game? Oh my god, if you run ads on your indie game, I think people will trash you. Imagine like running ads on a game. Oh my god, dude. That's a bad idea. Yeah, I'm using complex collisions on this one. That's why it's like like jumping a lot. That's why I'm gonna like do my own collisions like this one, which is just a kind of like a ramp, and it's like a smooth, way more smooth. All right, cool. Yeah, these stairs I'm gonna redo them because I messed up the alignment. So let's leave that there for now. These ones I would like to merge them because there are instances of the centered one. So I'm just gonna merge them there. Okay, nice. I think we can probably get rid of that as well. What is this thing? Okay, we can probably get rid of that one. And these bubbles, they're infinite. I need to change that Niagara effect. But let's keep going with the block out. This is gonna be concrete. Nice. Now we got concrete everywhere, and we need the last set of steps, which is gonna go there, and I'm gonna have some water in there. Then I want catwalks on the walls. And actually I might have another system of catwalks that go on top of the whole structure. That could be nice. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sure if I will like to run ads on my game. I mean, ads could work if you're making a mobile game, a free mobile game, and you have like a big following, and then you reward the player by watching ads or whatever, or you know, usually how mobile games work. But definitely not. I don't like ads on video games. It's better just to charge $5-10. Try to make something cool, and that's it. Yeah, $5 might be too low because you need to pay 30% to Steam and you need to pay taxes on your country. So yeah, $5 might be too low. But I think $9, something like that. It's a nice price where people can be like, it's not that much money. So the resistance of actually getting the game is way lower, because if you charge like $15 or something, it's like I'm not sure if I want to pay $15. But I think $9 for a small game could be a good price. It really depends. It's a modeling, subdivision modeling. It's a subdivision modeling now. I'm not sure. What do you mean by that? Here I'm having this problem where this yeah, these meshes are made with bunch of decals and they get through the surface. There's not sure how to fix that, to be honest. There's some opacity setting that I need to deal with. Alright, so we need another set of stairs that go down here. The problem here is that we have very little space. Very little space to go down. Okay, let's see. What kind of stairs we can add in there. No, I'm not a coder. By any chance. I'm a 3D generalist. And I'm just trying to make a cool environment. Make it run at least at 60 frames per second. And that's why I'm using a template to add some cool mechanics. Yeah, the main goal is to make a very nice environment. I do want to shoot some aliens and stuff, but maybe we can use the same stairs. Yeah, let's try to actually use the same stairs. The catwalk stairs. Right here. And we're gonna go into modeling, X-form pattern. A radius, I'm gonna make it small. That's the seed. Here we need to go circle, radius. And this is gonna be 90. Okay. And we're gonna find exactly this spot where we have this catwalk. And we're gonna go down and try to match this rotation, because that's actually the only gap that we got to go. Right there. I'm not selling the environment, but I want to make a game and put it on Steam. So I'm working on building a demo, mainly to get a bunch of feedback and try to make something work. And hopefully, oh my god, why? Jesus. Wow, I never had so many crashes. Seriously, today it's been terrible. It's like yeah, probably the 6th time or something that I got the crash. I mean I don't understand. Is it like the water, or is it the Niagara effect? It is probably the bubbles that are just never ending. I believe that's just probably crashing the thing. I think so. Yeah, I believe is the infinite bubbles that I got there. I messed up the settings just to make them infinite, but I probably made it so the particles never die and they clutter the memory to a point where it crashes. I have a 3080 RTX 3080 Ti. That's the one. I have another one, a little better one, on my gaming computer, but I'm trying to develop the game on this computer, which is a little bit it has a little bit less video memory, so I can just try to optimize things to this PC, kind of like forcing myself to optimize a little better. Yeah, I think most people, like, it's kind of hard to generalize, but most people who play like 3D games, like graphically heavy games, I believe they at least have a 30 Nvidia 3000, at least a 2000. Okay, yeah, let's get rid of these bubbles for now. I believe these bubbles are messing up. We can figure that out later. Oh, crap. That's not the place where I wanted to send this prop. And the viewport feels way better. I believe that those bubbles were messing up big time. Okay, modeling X-form pattern, circle 90 degrees, radius. Okay, let's see if we can find that spot. Go down here. Hey, good morning. Oh, it's okay. I mean, the particle system, I need to work on it. It's no problem, and I have the pivot points set to the center, so it's gonna be very easy to put back in place. Okay, let's see. Radius. Kind of like this. $65, $75, $83, $4, I think that's okay. Let's double check if there's no intersection. I think that's good. Everything's radial, so we shouldn't have any intersection. I kind of like not having anything in the center. It's kind of cool. Maybe you can have some cables going down. That would be cool. Alright, now we can actually go down. Yeah, I'm still working on the same level. It's just that this is the final room. This is the cryo chamber room, where we're gonna have these creatures here. With some bubbles and stuff. That's gonna look so nice. Yeah, I believe I might leave the center open. I think it's gonna be very cool. We do need some control centers with a bunch of screens and like bottoms and stuff. Yeah, this is kind of looking interesting. It's very radial. I mean, it has a lot of radial symmetry, but now we have these things kind of like a little bit off. Like the stairs are a little bit to the side, so that breaks the symmetry. And we have these cryo chambers in zigzag. So we have one in the left, then another one on the right. So it off a little bit. It breaks the symmetry, makes it look a little bit more interesting. Let's see what happens if I fall down here. Can I get out, or I just got stuck? Oh, I just got stuck. That's a problem. Yep, we need to we probably need to make the stairs a little bit wider, so there's no problem in getting stuck in there. Yeah, these stairs I'm going to remerge them and change them up a little. Okay, cool. These enemies, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have them come out, because these are huge ones. But there's something that needs to happen here. Maybe one of them gets out. Maybe we can have one in the center. Collisions. Or maybe it's kind of funny, like I'm making this room like I'm not even sure what's going to happen here, but this is gonna be the final area. I was originally thinking like to blow up this place, so you need to go here and install some explosives and just blow the place up. Hmm. Let's see. Okay, I like what we have going on here. Let's actually add some water to the center. I want to kind of test something here. It looks so nice with this lighting. I wanna test. Oh wow, I kinda wanna work on the outside stuff, but no, I'm gonna finish this area and then I'm gonna just focus on the game mechanics and trying to get everything as polished as possible. Make a small demo, then we can expand. Because I mean, I can just spend years building, but I need to make things you know, I need to make things functional. Okay, let's just load that data layer. That's a heavy data layer right there. Okay, here. So for the water, I want to use this thing here. For the water, we got a water volume. I believe this is it. By using a template. Yeah, you don't actually need to code to make a game. You got blueprints. And you can build something cool on top of a template. Physics volume. I believe that's the one. Let's see which ones I need to get. Okay, I'll just try to hide everything that is not what I need. Okay, I think this is what I need to copy. Let's bring that thing here and see if that works. Yeah, you can make a lot of stuff with blueprints. Not sure if this is exactly what I need, but I haven't put any water in the level. That's gonna be cool. Oh, there you go. Green water, yeah. Not sure if this is gonna work. Maybe I need some other volume. Hey, what happened to the water? Oh, it's unloaded. Because it's inside a data layer. So, let's try it now. That it's outside the data layer. Yeah, I'm not using gas. That's a headache. That's a big headache. Definitely not using gas. And yeah, you need to know C++ and understand gas as well. It's just it's a big headache for sure. I got some friends who are using gas and it's crazy. I think there's a blueprint version, but still. Let's see. Okay, let's just push this out. And see if I actually got everything I need. Yay, we can swim! Kind of. Physics volume. Physics volume. We probably need to make that physics volume a little bit lower than the actual water. But I cannot see it. Physics volume number 2. Wow, okay, no. Physics volume number 3. There you go, this is the one. But I'm not able to see it. Is it too big? Oh, I kinda see it. Oh, there you go. This physics volume is where you actually are able to swim. I think I'm gonna push it. How the fuck your PC can handle all this stuff? It is not much. It's not much stuff. I had crazy bigger maps than this, and the secret is world partition and data layers. Just break thing. break everything into data layers. I am not able to see. Where my physics volume is. Oh, I think I can see it. This one, I think I needs to go a little lower than the actual water. I believe something like that. So we don't actually float on the water, but we actually go a little bit into the water. Let's try it like that. I appreciate it. Yeah, word partition and data layers. That's the biggest thing. I'm so happy to be using data layers. They're like Photoshop layers. Oh, now it feels a little better. Now we are actually in the water and we are not actually floating. Kind of like it takes. It's a little bit strange. Like I want to go down, but it does not let me go to the totally down to the floor. Kind of like stays in there. That's so nice. I really like games where you can swim. The problem with swimming is that there's no. We cannot fight underwater. I'm not sure if I can interact underwater with things, but we can make an area where you need to go underwater and kind of like close on valves or something like. And let's see the oxygen, like how much oxygen do we got? Okay, we have a little. There you go, it's going down. We can make it so it's like 30 seconds and you need to go. Well, actually, this is kind of nice. So you need to go and activate some stuff. And we can probably add some creatures in the water, but you cannot fight them. You just need to run from them. That's kind of nice. We do need to add the water splashes and stuff like that. I'm not sure if the sound. Let's see. No, I think we don't have water. Oh, there is water sound. Nice. That's kind of cool. Yeah, sound is gonna be another big deal. Just adding sound. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this thing. Where is the water volume that I had? Oh, there you go. So I'm gonna get all of this, deselect that, data layers, add it back to the template data layer. Oh, the water is part of the physics volume. Okay, let's put it there. Oh no, it's not part of it. Underwater ambient. I believe we need to add another one of those. This one, that one we don't need for now. Boop. Yeah, let's copy this one. I think I didn't copy that one. That one is gonna get out of this data layer, and we're gonna add this one back in there. Boop. And this one is gonna use the same location as this one. I mean, let's actually just copy all properties and paste. Doesn't like to do that. Okay, let's just go one by one. Scale. Maybe it scales differently. And let's copy the location. Yeah, it does scale differently. Or it doesn't want to scale. Oh, maybe it works by extent. It's a volume, so we need to push it here. So we try to match a little bit this box right there. I went a little bit off. I cannot see if it actually is covering the thing. Oh, it's okay, that's close enough. Let's check. Wow, she swims quick. Yeah, super fast. Wow. Unrealistically fast. Oh, nice. There is some underwater sound. Only if I'm here in the center. It's like a radial. Nice. That's kind of cool. I need to play the sound of the game on the stream. It's just that I'm having some issues with the sound. It sounds very, very weird. Because I'm using this video capture card, and I'm using two computers, one for the stream, another for the for Unreal, and the sound is just not coming up. It's just not working so nicely. Maybe my OBS settings or something, I don't know. Oh yeah, I mean, like, yeah, game development is all about bugs. Yeah, game dev, like, you fix something and then you realize something else is broken, and that's it. That's the endless cycle. You always need to be fixing stuff. I think the data layer. No, don't crash. No. Oof, okay. Let's see if I can load the other areas that I got. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to achieve. I'm trying to make like a little tiny level. I'm trying to make it work. And when I have that little level working, I know that it's gonna be way easier to just expand from there. I do have a long list of things I need to fix, but we're getting close. We're getting close to finishing the level to a kind of like what I call primary detail. For example, kind of like all the props that the character is going to interact with. Oh wow, the fog came back. I don't know why is that, but we got the fog back. That's kind of funny. That fog was like very low. I really like these details. But we're gonna add a bunch more of decals and stuff. I changed the AI, so I think I made them kind of blind and deaf. I need to increase the sight and hearing radius, because now they're kind of like... But we got the fog back for some reason. I don't understand. Like, I was trying to get this fog to appear, and now it's like super heavy. I changed the ultra dynamic sky. Does it? Maybe it has to do with that. Yeah, need to figure that out. These guys are supposed to bleed red, but my bugs. I got some creatures that bleed green, and I need to figure out how to set it up so the creatures bleed green and these guys bleed red. Oh, I got some. We are getting some frame drops. I believe it's cause the volumetrics. Oh my god. Yeah, we're getting some serious glitches with this fog right there. I also took the defense. They usually go into defense when you hit them, but I took it off because I don't want the bugs to defend themselves. So I'm working on the skill tree to actually make them... yeah, I messed up the AI. These guys are supposed to chase me and attack me, but I made them... Come on, dude. Oh. Yeah, getting the AI to work, that's gonna be some work. Yeah, that fog got a little bit too much. Yeah, that's a good thing about using a template. I can always talk to the developer. We have a Discord channel, and I can talk to the developer of this template, and he will know how to fix it. Yeah, we got... Yeah, this fog is too much. It was not supposed to be like that. I believe it's the ultra dynamic sky, and it's glitching. Like, what the hell? Yeah. everything feels brighter. These are very, very empty rooms. Oh, here we are supposed to have some covers, but I think that's part of the other data layer. I need to make it part of this one. So basically, when I open these doors, I unload the room. The room that's behind, and I load the one that is in front. Yeah, it got very bright for some reason. Maybe the exposure settings changed, cause I think the exposure settings changed. Okay, we got that one there. Oh, some of them explode. But yeah, data layers are crazy. Like, it just in a couple of seconds, like you load the next room. It is so nice. So you get better performance because you don't have everything loaded at the same time. That's such a nice thing. You do get a frame drop for 1 second during that while it's loading, but maybe I can make it so you need to stay somewhere still while the door opens. This gun that I have right now, it's a little bit too overpowered. Poor little AI is not even chasing me. Hey, how's it going? Oh my god. Yeah, before I changed the sight and hearing from the AI, they used to see me from so far away, and now I made them so they are kind of like blind and deaf. So I need to find that sweet spot where I can actually hide from them. Since these rooms are very tiny, we need to like figure out what's the right radius so they can like so I can like actually hide from them and get around. This guy's just looking at the wall. Also this guy. Yeah, that's another issue. Sometimes they patrol super nicely, and sometimes they just bug out and stay there. Maybe I need to spawn them. Well, you see, like these guys bugged out, but yeah, there might be a better way to spawn the enemies. There's also this like patrol like routes that I can use, but also sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I appreciate it. Have a great one. Thank you for hanging out. But yeah, I would love to get the AI working as good as possible. But we are making progress. Oh my god. Actually, in this room we need to add some ladders because we want to go into that second area, and you are not able to go there. I think you are not able to go into that second. There's no way to actually go in there unless you climb somewhere here, but that's not the way. I want to add some proper way to get up here, so you can enter this room from this other from this floor. Yeah, making it with I got doors that need a key, and I got like doors that need a code and stuff like that, so I can like use these mechanics to make the make it more difficult to go through the doors, because now like I can run through the whole level like so fast. Yeah, something. I think it's the exposure. I believe the exposure changed, because it looks. The fog just looks very bright. It was not like that. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not how it's supposed to look. Nope, I think we got a crash. Yep. Yep. That cryo chamber room, we need to make it into another data layer, totally separate. And I'm not sure. Not sure what's crashing the engine so much today. Might be the water. Having that water that I added, I think those props are a little bit heavy. The cryo chambers that I was working on today. I think that's making the level way more heavy. There's also a room that I can delete that's just hanging in there. That's gonna probably help. And I changed the whole exposure with the ultra dynamic sky. yeah, I have the dust settings here. I probably need to just make a nice preset for it. Because wow, it really changed the look of this. Is the idea of the game science fiction? Not sure what you mean by that, but I'm trying to make a sci-fi horror game. Okay, oops. This research facility activate. Let's unload that. Wow, it does change. Yeah, it is the ultra dynamic sky. It does change a lot. Oh, it's kind of interesting. Okay. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm pushing the environment, trying to get this as detailed as possible. This is how the fog should look like. The problem is that it makes it a little bit heavier on the computer. Yeah, I've been getting too many crashes today. We're gonna get rid of the other room. There's this like cryo chamber room that I'm not gonna use, so I'm gonna get rid of that one, and that's gonna probably help a little bit. I was playing with the AI settings, and now I made him like blind and deaf. Like, it's like, come on, dude, you don't see me. Probably made the radius too small. I wanted to make it like the forever winter, so like if I hide somewhere around here and the AI passes by, I'm able to hide from it. But setting that up is gonna take some effort to make it work like that. I really like these panels here. Wanna add more of those. Some like rusty leakage and like decals. I think that's what it needs, and also some, yeah, just modifying a little bit the textures. Like, come on, dude, like. And modifying a little bit the texture so everything matches up a little nicer. Okay, I have this red light, so it kind of like guides the player a little bit, because this is like a maze, so the red light is like, okay, that's where I need to go. This room is confusing because we have this exit that goes back to the main lobby, and then we have this one which I added the red light, kind of like to again guide a little bit. But I know that like it's gonna be super easy to get lost in here. Well, they walk very fast. I kind of want to make them walk a little less. Yeah, they're kind of like almost running. Bunch of physics here, like. It will be super cool to run from enemies and just throw stuff like so they cannot. Oops, that's an ability to search for items. It shows also the topology of things. Kinda cool. That's another problem. When I go down into the elevator, it kind of like goes up. That's kind of funny. And then it goes down, but if I go up, she goes down like that. It's kind of like I'm not sure why this happens. Oh, it's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, I'm trying to make a small game. Trying to make like a sci-fi horror game. For now, I'm mostly been working on the environment. But yeah, I'm trying to push this this environment here. This is the final room, and yeah, I'm trying to polish it as much as possible, and try to make a small demo, and get as much feedback as possible. Try to implement that feedback and see if I can come up with something interesting. But yeah, the main focus is this post-process volume needs to be a little greenish, because the water is green and now it looks blue. But yeah, the strongest point of this project is gonna be like the environment, the exploration. But I do want to add some logic. I want to like make it. Appreciate it. Yeah, I want to make it so you need to like hide from these creatures, and like there's a couple of mechanics that come with the template, so I want to see if I can like use them in a cool way. And I also would like to make the environment very interactable. Like I would like to be able to shoot at glass and break it, and like shoot at lights and break the lights, and stuff like that. Okay, we have an LOD issue right there. If we get a little bit farther away from the character, the retargeter breaks like this. That's another thing that I need to figure out. I believe this is LODs. I'm almost positive this is related to LODs. Oof, okay, we got a... Okay, there you go. This music is getting a little bit too chill. Okay, yeah, I think we changed the playlist. Let me see if I can... put this one. Okay, yeah. This one is a little bit more energetic. Okay, let's make a little cleanup. Now that things are getting a little bit heavier, we're gonna try to help the computer breathe a little bit before it crashes again. So, yep, we don't need those for now. Wow, it takes forever to delete them. That means that these are heavy props. We can delete that. Another thing that we can delete is, okay, I'm just gonna hide this data layer. I'm going to unload and hide. Then this foliage we can hide as well. This thing is part of this data layer. Boop. Okay, and this is the thing I wanted to delete. There is a room right here. I believe it's part of the research facility. I think so. Pretty sure. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had a room. Somewhere around here. I don't know. I don't remember deleting that room. Let me see if it's part of another data layer. Okay, well, that room just... I think I... don't remember deleting that room. Okay. Just go Control H and see. Oops. Well, that's okay. Oh, actually, this foliage here, we don't need it. I'm just gonna erase that. Bloop, bloop. That one looks kind of gross, to be honest. I think I'm gonna change the color a little bit. I mean, I understand this is kind of like alien stuff, but That one kind of like. Well, I think I deleted that other room, which is okay. Okay, I want to make another data layer. To get some of these in there. I see how block out textures here. Okay, cool. Oh, what is this? Oh, there's some props in there that I need to add to data layers. Okay, this is the main thing here. I mean, they're like a cockroach humanoid, like a lobster man kind of thing. It's kind of like a cockroach slash lobster. They actually look like the Sector 9 aliens. They look kind of friendly, to be honest. I'm kind of like, I feel bad when I kill those enemies. They look kind of cool. Definitely need to get some other kind of enemy. Something like Dead Space kind of thing, like all kind of like, you know, fleshy and bloody and stuff. That'll be cool. Yeah, I actually like that lobster man cockroach creature. Looks kind of friendly, to be honest. I might have it as an NPC. Maybe I can have like a little town in the desert with these guys. Okay, all of this is gonna be part of a new data layer. So we're gonna make a new data layer called cryo chamber room, something like that. So we're gonna make a selection. Maybe we can make a top selection. I love top views, they're so nice. Okay, I think we got most of it. Then we can just add with the plus, boop, and hide. And well, the sky, ultra dynamic sky, always getting in the way. And I think we got it. Nice. Now it's inside one data layer. Let's get the weather hidden. All right. It will be nice to actually activate this thing when going down. Oh, okay, well, actually, when going down the elevator, we activate the bottom floor. So to do that, I'm going to activate the research facility. This local fog is a little bit too intense. But before we do that, all this tunnel right here, we need to put it into the cryo chamber room. So let's see if we can actually just get it like this. Okay, I think I got it. We're gonna push it out of the research facility and push it into the cryo chamber room. Okay, nice. Be careful. I need to be careful not to have the same asset on two different data layers. This is gonna cause a bunch of problems. So there you go. Okay, I think we got it. That was a nice selection. And this thing right here, we also can push it into the cryo chamber. Nice. That's very nice. Now let's get the logic that I've been using to load and unload stuff, which is like the most basic way to do this. This is a child. Let's see the master, and we have this logic here, which is get data layer manager, set data layer runtime state. That's it. So one activates, another unloads. You may be learning students. I'm not sure what do you mean. If I'm a learning student? Okay, so this logic, let's copy this logic right here. And I want to push this into the elevator. So once we go down, we activate the bottom layer. With the elevator, it's gonna be a little bit more complex because it goes up and down. So let's see if we can. This is the the most simple elevator ever. It's just like 4 nodes. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put this logic right in front of it. Kind of like this. So we're gonna create this variable and create this one. So we have a activate data layer and unload data layer. We're gonna expose them so we can modify them in the outliner. And okay, here we're gonna unload the research facility and load the cryo chamber room. But if we activate this again, that's the tricky part. It needs to go after the flip-flop. Oh my god. god, yeah, I'm not sure if I want to do this now. Cricket species. Yeah, definitely they are scary. The locust and stuff like that, that's creepy. Um yeah, let's just try this out. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. But what if when we press actually let's try this like that. Oh, I believe okay, let's see. So A goes here, goes into what was it? Play from start? No, it was play. Okay, so A goes through here. Maybe we can push this a little bit so it's a little nicer. And B gets in here and goes into reverse. Okay. Let's see. So we press the elevator. It's gonna activate cryo chamber, unload research facility. Then when we want to go back up, we go into reverse, and the reverse is going to activate. Here's the problem. We cannot use the same variables in here. We need to make a different variable here because they're gonna be flipped. Oh, I mean, we can. It's just a matter of flipping them here. Actually, yeah, I think that's actually, this might work. Just if I flip them here, the unloaded data layer, now it gets activated, and the activated data layer now gets unloaded. Yep, I think that's it. That was the thing that I was worried about, and that's it. I think that this might work. Okay, let's test this out. So inside this elevator, now we have an activate data layer, which is gonna be cryo chamber room. Why is it? Do I need to save this thing? Why is it not appearing there? Okay, second. Hey, how is it going? Cryo chamber room. Oh, it's not in here. Huh. Let me look for that. Oh, okay. It's not coming up. Meaning that, is it on the engine folder or something? Okay, that's strange. Where's this data layer? That's the weirdest thing. I always create my data layers like that, and now it's just not appearing. Huh. Wow. Not even in the engine folder. Is this some kind of different data layer? Is this like a private data layer? Oh, there's not a play right there. It's an editor data layer. There you go. That makes a lot of sense. So we need to create a data layer. For some reason I created a different type of data layer, which is an editor data layer, but it's not a playtime data layer. That's why I was not able to find it. And if you can see here, there's not a play icon. Chamber room. Okay. So here, if I select all actors in this data layer, and I push them out of that, and then I push them into the right data layer, and then I come here and delete selected data layer. Okay, I think now we got it. Okay, boop, boop, boop. So I want this to activate the, there you go, cryo chamber room, and deactivate the research facility. Okay, let's try this out. The research facility is not activated because I activated through a door. In that case, we need to pre-activate this before starting the game. So let's activate it here. I always forget about that. And then we should be able to unload this data layer. So if I come here into the elevator and I press E, we should see everything disappear. Poof. Oh, the elevator is part of the data layer. Oh my god, that's funny. That was funny. I totally forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, let's remove this elevator from this data layer, meaning that it's not gonna just disappear. while we try to use it. Okay. Actually, let's see what's happening. Okay, we press E. It's unloaded. Even the elevator chamber, we need to keep it loaded. And then we go down into the cryo chamber. The lights of the cryo chamber, yeah, are also part of this data layer. Yeah, okay, let's get that. Just want to try. Oops, we need to change those textures right there. Just want to try to. This room is gonna look so nice. Just want to try to see if the elevator works when I go back up. Let's see. So, research facility. And this one goes off and goes into the cryo chamber. And just to make sure, do I have these lights? Perfect, part of the cryo chamber room. Oh, that's way off. Oh, damn it. Here we might need to add a little detail to cover this up. Or we can also try to rotate this a little bit, but it's gonna be tough to get the right angle. And this, it's okay, I'm not gonna focus on this right now. That looks very strange. Okay, we're gonna go here and load and unload this thing. Okay, the last thing I would like to do is to get the elevator chamber. Okay, cool. So just gonna try to hide some stuff in here and see if we can actually get, oh, those panels are nice, if we can actually get that selected. Wireframe. I don't know why this thing doesn't select through. Yeah, it is not transparent selection. It's a um, phase based, I think. So it doesn't go through. Um, so yeah, I guess I'm just going to we might be able to get it now that there's not a top. I don't know what else I'm selecting. um, um, okay, let's push it out of here and push it into cryo chamber. Okay, cool, we got most of it. Nice, okay, cool. That's awesome. Oh no, this first room, this first thing right there, it needs to be part of actually this other data layer. And then I'm just gonna have a door that closes and opens so you cannot see the unloadings happening. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep these two pieces part of the research facility so they stay there. Okay, yeah. Research facility activated. This one is unloaded, and okay, let's try this thing. All the magic that goes behind just making an elevator load and unload stuff. Okay, here we don't have thickness. It's another issue right there. Oh, I think we can just push this up. There you go, 5 units, just closes that gap right there. Okay, so both unloads the whole thing. Oh, what? Oh, I'm blocking the light, okay. Okay, it goes down. Cryo chamber activated. Now let's go again, back up. Boom. Deactivates the cryo chamber and activates the research facility. We go up in there and it's loaded. Nice. Okay, now we just need a little nice door so we can really just hide the loading and unloading, but the basics, we got the basics working. Now we need to figure out why the character is actually floating and kind of like squatting. But okay, that's good. Got this. It's so funny when she runs backwards. The lighting looks strange. Is it okay? We got some little issue right there in the floor. We're missing like 1 unit right there. Is it the post-process volume? Because it feels very warm right now, and it's supposed to be cold in here. I think the post-process volume. I know post-process volumes cannot be part of a data layer, so yeah, it feels very warm. And in the editor, it feels cold. So the post-process is actually working. This is the post-process. Let's see, is this the one? Post-process volume 4. I mean 3. Temperature. Yeah, this is the one. That looks some like super radioactive. It actually doesn't. Yeah, it actually doesn't look bad. If I make it warmer. Oh, okay, well, that was crazy lens flare. Okay, well, that's very cool. There's another thing that I would like to check out. We got the ultra volumetrics, but there's this super cool VFX that I got from oh, we got bubbles here. Nice. We already had bubbles in there. Oh, okay. Very cool. I think here. There you go. Smoke promo. Ambient dust. Oh no, it's not this one. It is the research facility. I think it's here. Particles. Fog. This one. Yeah, this one is very nice. Need to see which one I'm going to use. I shouldn't be placing particles right now because they're just gonna get in the way for now, but that post-process volume, I think we can probably push it a little bit so we don't get that very hard transition. Okay, well, I think that's very nice. Yeah, I think I might take it easy. Totally forgot about this. It's unloaded. And hopefully this, I still missing a couple of assets in there, but hopefully just separating everything in data layers is gonna give us better performance, and it's gonna avoid crashes. I don't even want to go into material complexity and see the shader complexity and stuff, because I know this is gonna be red. This uses a lot of opacity and like decals and stuff. These assets, yeah. I want to see if I can like simplify this a little bit. Actually, yeah. Before I go, I kind of want to check how will this look with a there's this big light that actually we don't need. This was just like for me to be able to see what's going on. It needs to be something like that. That looks very dark. I want to check these other bubbles. Oh wait, this is it. The system. I remember those bubbles. These are ground bubbles. Not exactly the ones I need. But let's let's try them here. This might be cool. What if we place them right there in the center? and make them huge. That might be crazy. Because these are like surface bubbles. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think that's gonna work out very nice. It's like, don't get into that water. Oh, let's see. Oh wow, that looks nice. We got the bubbles, we got the nice reflection from the water. We need to keep this area a little bit darker so we get those reflections. That looks very nice. Plus the local fog, I think it's gonna look very crazy. It's too dark. And these bubbles are very big. these are huge bubbles. They look they look very cool, but definitely too big. Bubbles, I don't believe bubbles can be that big. Oh, they're floating a little bit. Oops. Maybe we can have underwater lights. I think that might look very nice. Yeah, I'm not even sure how I'm going to put this in the right place. Yeah, I mean, I try to switch it up. At the beginning, the areas are very big. It's like an industrial area. Then we go into very tiny corridors, and the map changes from linear to maze. So you can go in any direction. And then we go down into this area, and the room opens up again. And this is it's a maze room as well, where you can like go in any direction. Also, it's gonna have a bunch of verticality because we're gonna have catwalks on top of it. And in the other area, the industrial area that is like very high ceiling and very open but still linear, I think I would like to add like your typical duct, ventilation duct, so you can like go in there. And I want to add like underground pipe tunnels. I'm not sure how to call them, but so you can go into different routes. I don't want to make it like super like very complex. I don't want people to get lost in there very easily, but it will be nice to make it so it's not only one way. You know, your typical video game where you can choose path A or path B, but they go and merge again. So you can go into both directions and then they merge. This gives the illusion of actually giving the player the choice of what path he wants to take. But at some point, these two paths they merge into the same point. So it's kind of cool because I can have different items in different paths. Yeah, lighting here will be interesting. I need to think about how I'm going to light this up. I know light most of it is going to come from the cryo chambers. That's gonna light. It's gonna yeah. It's gonna most light is gonna be coming from this, but we also need underneath the catwalk. We can have your typical fluorescent light, and in the ceiling we can also have some lights. That'll be very cool. It does need enough light. Something like this looks kind of nice. We still get the reflections, we get the bubbles. Those bubbles look super pixelated for some reason. I think I made them too big. They're not meant to be that big. But we got the system there. It's just a matter of adjusting it. What else we need here? Oh yeah. Let's just check the fog. Really wanna see if we can get some of that fog on the ground. That effect. Okay, the fog looks black. Ooh, maybe we can have like green fog. Slightly green fog. That looks kind of crazy. The problem with this is that if I add too much fog, I think that, yeah, we cannot make it that big because it starts glitching a little. I'm gonna get rid of the nice effect that I had in there in the water. So fog, fall off. Yeah, let's push it down to the floor. Yeah, this water and the water and the fog, they it seems like they don't want to get together. Wow, it's glitching big time. That looks that looks deadly. Yellowish green fog. Yeah. This might to be able to control this a little better. I think I might need to just use Niagara effects and just kind of like, it's kind of hard to get working nicely. Wow, yeah, we got some conflicting stuff in here. I think it looks black because there's not enough light to scatter the fog. That's why it looks kind of strange. Okay. But I think it's coming together. Oh, these stairs look super weird. Wow, that's that's super glitchy. It's like, no, don't jump in there, no. That's the thing, there's not enough light. That's why the fog looks dark and very strange, and that's why it's kind of glitching, I believe. So if we add more light, it will scatter nicely. Wow, this feels creepy, just swimming in dark places. Oh yeah, I'm definitely changing that animation. Definitely I need to work on the water material so we don't get that refraction happening. It's kind of strong. Yeah, there's some funky stuff going on with this. This is gonna be a challenge to like light this up properly so it looks very nice. That's gonna be a challenge. Wow, it's gonna look very cool. But I think that's gonna be it for now. I'll try to go to bed early today because I've been going too late, so I can take advantage a little bit of the daytime. Oh, okay, I think we got the main kind of like layout. Tomorrow, yeah, I want to work on the catwalks that go around, and maybe we can have catwalks on top of these cryo chambers. Pipes, cables, lights, and we can keep adjusting. Oh, we need a control center, yeah. Screens. stuff like that. But I think it's we got a good progress today. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, everybody.